I am dreaming a happy ending of my life with Atomy. I am Star Master Park Chanyeop. Good to see you all. I am 73 years old. Normally, people retire before they reach this age, but I'm working hard, so sometimes I forget how old I am. So sometimes I said I am 72 years old or 73 years old. Actually, we are also using the international age, so 72 or 73 all worked. Before I met Atomy, I've never worked. So let me share my story, my life story. Before I got married, I live a life thanks to others. I was born as the youngest daughter in a family of 4 sons and 1 daughter. We have so many sons and no daughter, so I was the only daughter who was so precious. So I lived a comfortable life thanks to my father, and I got married. And I met my husband, works for a major company, and thanks to my husband, I didn't have to worry about the life. And I didn't have to work, and I lived a stable life while saving money, saving dried persimmons for persimmons. So I just focused on the education of my 2 sons. I thought that if they studied well, they would pave the way for themselves. So I sent them to the private academy for tutoring, and they studied abroad. And the reality was, they were living in a world where it is difficult to afford an apartment or a house on their own. At last, I took out all dried persimmon I had saved before, and I bought a house for each of my children. Even though it was small, but I need to spend a lot of money to buy a house for each of them. But I was really happy. And I looked back on my savings, and it was totally empty. Actually, since I was young, I had heart disease, so I was really weak. And I always pray for God. I don't want to live longer than other people. I want to live till the age of 75. So I expect that I could live until 75 because I was so weak. And at that time, it was really difficult to take the stairs, and I could not take on the hills. So I went to the hospital, and I had to have a surgery. And I woke up after an 8-hour surgery, and the doctor said, "Miss Park, your heart is now reborn. You could live until the age of 100. I was so grateful and happy, but at the same time, I was worried because I didn't have any savings, and I gave all my dried persimmons to my children. So on what money do I have to leave on the first next 30 or 40 years? It was not a happy ending of my life. It was a sad ending for me. So it's kind of worst scenario for me. And I live that kind of life. And someday, one of my deaconess introduced me the Atomy business. What's your perception over Atomy? At first, I consider it one of the network marketing businesses. So I felt so frustrated because I really loved her. And I thought that, oh, my loved one is starting the multi-network business. It will ruin the family and it will ruin the neighbors. And why she started this business? It will damage other people. It will be like damage for him. So I teamed up a prayer team and we started to pray for the deaconess. Lord, save my beloved one from this like network marketing business. After a while, I heard that she opened a center, and I thought that it was like kind of normal center, so I went there to have prayer together. And it was the opening of the ATOMY Center. When we go to the center, we need to take the company business introduction. So I took that session and I found out that it is totally different from my expectation. It is no entrance fee, it is no participation fee, it is no limitation, and no upper limit. I realized that it was definitely different from the network marketing I knew before. So the 7 members there who came there with me signed up.
중보기도 하나님이 감사합니다.
Thank you.
하나님이 중보기도 들어주셨으면 어떡할 뻔했어요?
It was lucky for us. God didn't really help us realize that prayer. Now, the 7 people, we are Chanyeop Master, Star Masters. 7 of us are above Chanyeop Masters. So we are working together and I really appreciate it. This is the power of ATOMY. After signing up, and I got a lot of ATOMY items, and I tried those items because I got the heart surgery. I suffer from some bad health after the surgery, and I had a lot of health functional food from ATOMY like Hemohim, and I felt better. And 3 months after, I got about $72 in my bank account, and it was like, what is it? I just bought this product and I just took this product and I made money, and I could feel I am healthier. My friends always told me, what did you do? What did you have? You look so healthier. Because after the surgery, I lost my energy, but I got better condition. And they asked me about my secret, and so I brought them to the center and they signed up. And those people who want to get younger like me, and they said they also want to do that together, and they also signed up, and they are my old friends. Of course, sometimes I feel frustrated because she's not really getting better in her ATOMY business. But as I told you, for the last 60 years, I got a lot of help from others, not by myself. And when I said I want to do this business, my family, they disagreed. My husband said, you can do such business, and my son said, you are at this age, do you want to do this business at this age? No way. And I just thought I want to prove this by myself. And for the New Year's gathering, I gave the business presentation, ATOMY business presentation, to my family, and I explained that we have the cap, there's no enrollment fee, and it is there's no limit for the accumulation. And I said I have the experience of 45 years as a housewife, and they love Atomy. They support me, and my husband is right here because I am here on the stage. He's here to see me on the stage. My husband, he retired from a big company and he has the pension from the company. And he originally thought that he had to share that pension with me. But after I started the Atomy business, I told him, you can spend all the pension by yourself, because I wanted to mimic that word, and he really likes it. He loves it. And my daughter-in-law, I gave her a credit card. You can use anytime if you want, because she has 3 children. Of course, I know she doesn't spend a lot. I believe I am a very good mother-in-law for her, and I have 3 grandchildren. When I meet them, they say hi to my husband, but they really love me because they know the power of money. And these are the changes that I experienced thanks to Atomy. We say if we get some kind of 3 benefits from one behavior, then that is that's really lucky. But I believe I got about more than 10 benefits from Atomy. That is Atomy. And through Atomy, I became financially free, and that is the power of Atomy. Atomy has a really good product with good quality, and because of unlimited accumulation and unlimited level system, I could do the one code global business, and I got global partners. Indonesia, I have 2 centers in Indonesia, and my partners there, I have about hundreds of partners. Before COVID-19, I used to go abroad once a month, and my partners would come to the airport to see me. They would have plant card and also flowers for me, and I just feel like do I belong to this kind of honor? Because I am old, but they welcome me because they welcome me for traveling the long distance, and I really love them, and I really want to give them all the things I know, all the things I have, all the knowledge. Jakarta is the capital city of Indonesia, and traffic jam. It has a heavy traffic jam from hotel to seminar venue. And if you drive your car, then we have a lot of traffic jam. And in the car, I open my notes and I open a small seminar with 2 or 3 partners, and I explain Atomy's benefit and Atomy's product. That is the source of joy for me, and that is the motivation for me to be here. And that keeps me motivated, and I can find a lot of partners who are touched by Atomy product. And there's a lady from Indonesia, and she has a very serious knee pain. When she has to go up some stairs, she feels a lot of pains. So I recommended Tomashin, and she had the Tomashin for 3 days, and she got a lot better. She could go up. she could walk the stairs very, very well, and she
또 하나
did
더
like
큰
this.
감동이 있었습니다.
I think Atomy is the best. And there is another story,
파트너의
more touching
남편이
story.
갑자기
A partner's
급성 신부전증이
husband
오신 거예요.
was
얼굴이 뚱뚱 부으시고.
diagnosed
그래서
with
인도네시아에서는 의료가 약간 좀 떨어지니까 한국으로 긴급 후송이 돼서
epidemic.
병원을 찾아가니까
He got a renal failure, and he went to the hospital.
하셨다는 거예요.
And my partner wanted
몸도
to
허약하고 자그마하신 분인데
give
아니 어떻게 그런 일이 있었습니까? 얘기했는데
her kidney.
애터미를 전달받고 그때부터
And
해모임과 애터미의 건강 제품을
but
꾸준하게
later
드셨더니
on, he got a better kidney, and later on, his disease were all released thanks to hemohim.
박수 한번 쳐주세요.
It got better, so better that he can
본인이 가지고 있던
donate some of his
저
kidney
체온증이
to
완전히
others.
완벽하게
So
극복이 돼서 어떻게 됐어요? 남편의
the low blood
생명을
pressure
대단히
is
일을
gone
하신 분이에요.
and saved
저는 그분을 볼 때마다
his life.
누구든지 보면 자랑하고 그래요.
I respect
남편의
her.
생명을 살린
I
사람
am so proud of
대단하죠.
her.
그런
She
일이
saved his
애터미 제품 안에
husband's
있는
life.
그런 효과입니다.
And that is the power of
그런데
Atomy's
그분들
product.
수술이 너무 잘 됐어요.
And they
두
got
분은
a very
함께
good
입원하고
surgery
한 분은 드리고 한 분은 받으시고
because they have to
정말
do the
아름다운
kidney
부부의
transplant,
모습이었는데 잘 끝났어요. 수술이.
kidney transplantation, and they got a really good surgery. And
이제
doctor
신장을
said
하나씩 나눠
because
가지셨으니
they have
그 신장 하나를
the
자기
kidney
몸에 맞게 잘
each
키우셔야 됩니다.
for
그러기 위해서는
so
좋은
they
물을
need to
좋은 물을 꾸준히 드세요. 이렇게
they need
권하시더랍니다.
to manage their kidney very well, and drinking good water is very
국장님
important.
말씀이
And
태양 심층수는 어때요? 그랬더니 그거 비싸서 드실 수 있겠습니까? 꾸준히 드셔야 되는데 우리
and
국장님 뭐라고 그러셨어요?
I asked
태양 심층수도 비싸지 않답니다.
Atomy water.
절대 가격이랍니다.
They asked
그렇다면서
Atomy water.
꾸준히
How about
태양
Atomy
심층수와
water?
그 밖에 해모힘 또
And
그
they
밖에
thought
모든
Atomy
건강
water is very
꾸준히
expensive,
드시면서
but
완벽한 건강을
my partner
찾으시고
answered it
지금은
is not actually very
어느
expensive. It is
정도냐면은
very, very cheap, and they are very healthy now.
애터미 이 사업도
They
아주
can
더
do
활기차게
Atomy
잘하고
business.
계십니다.
They are doing Atomy business very actively.
저는 그래요. 성격이 오래 전부터 제가 교육을
Actually,
받을 때 여자는 조신해야 돼.
when I was young,
뭐 이런
I
말씀을
was
듣고 자라서
taught
그런지
to be
들이대를 잘 못해요. 들이대를 잘 못하지만 저는
very
부드러운
careful as a woman,
강보다는 부드러움이 어떤 때는 더 탁월할 때가 있답니다.
and sometimes
파트너들과
soft
연결고리를
skill
저는 부드러움으로
can
내적하고
be
있습니다.
a
그것이
very good
우리의 연결고리의 끈이라고
key
생각을 하고
for
그
our
비법은
connection.
그들과 함께 하려는 마음과
And
그들한테 제가
the
언니
key
같기도
to
하고
this
엄마
success
같기도 하잖아요.
is maintaining good
사업에
relationship with
어려운
my
문제,
partners.
개인적으로
And
어려운
my
문제도
partners felt
저는
like I am their
진정성있게
family member.
들어주고
And
공감을
whenever
주고
they
이해를
face some
해주면
difficulties,
그들이
I
정말
listen to
저와
them
함께 같이
and
하고자 하는데
I try to
너무너무
understand
기뻐하고
them, and they
같이
are
즐겁게 일을
very
진행하고
happy
있답니다.
about it.
그리고 제가 이 나이가 됐지만 저는
And
운전하기를 참 좋아합니다.
I love driving my
운전하기를
car
좋아하는데 저는 운전하기 좋아하는 게 애터미 사업에 굉장히
because
도움이 된다고 생각하거든요.
driving a car can be very helpful
우리
for
이번에는
Atomy
오롯으로 가자.
business. I
그러면
can
차에 다
say
태우고
this time we
오면서
can go
가면서
to
애터미
Road,
얘기하고
and
맛있는 거
on the
먹으면서
way to
더욱더
Road and on the
돈독한 관계가
way
이어집니다.
back home, we
그것을
can
볼
talk
때
about Atomy
사업을
and we
하는
can
것이
build a better
여행이 되고
relationship.
여행을
And
하면서
this
사업도
business
한다는
can be
계기가
a
된다는 것을
travel,
파트너와
and
함께
travel
깨우치고
can be
있답니다.
our business.
파트너와
This is what I learned
동반자
from
관계로
my
가면서
relationship with
같은
partners.
방향을 같이
As
보고
we are
간다는
working
것이
together
애터미
with
사업이라는 걸
partners,
알 때
this
너무너무
is
감사하고
the core part of
정말
Atomy business.
행복한
I
생각이 듭니다.
am very grateful,
저는
and I'm very happy about
행복한
it.
생각을 할 때
Whenever I feel
다른 생각이
happy,
뭐냐면은
I
저만
also feel
성공한다면 제가
that
행복한 마음이 없겠죠?
I wouldn't be
파트너와 함께
happy
스폰서와 함께
when
성공한다니까
I
그
alone
마음에 행복감이
would
있는 거래요.
become successful.
힘들 때도
The reason why
지쳐도
I really feel
함께
happy is
웃으면서
because
즐겁게
I have my partners being successful because that way we can do our business very in a very funny way. I started Atomy in my mid-60s, but at that age, my friends, professors, or bank tellers, or civil servants, they retired. And what are they doing? They are very tired. Do you know what kind of photos they are sending to our group chat? Their grandchildren's picture, some food and flowers. But I don't share that kind of pictures, photos. So what kind of photos I share? The photos that I took with my partners, and I say, I am still working at this age. I am over 70, but I am still working. I am the only one who are still working. Thanks to Atomy, I grow every day and I become more confident. That's what I feel every day, and I'm so happy. As I become more and more confident, I'm so proud of myself. Chairman Park Han-gil said, Atomy business doesn't really, to do Atomy business, your school, your age doesn't really matter. That is true. Atomy is an incubator for those senior leaders. That is the benefit of Atomy, and that is the right direction for Atomy to move on, because this is the era where many people would live up to 100, the age of 100 years. So I hope more senior leaders can come to the stage and like me and work together and do this Atomy business become successful, and through global one market, spread Atomy all across the world and help those in need, help them realize financial freedom. So humans are expected to live up to 100 years, and I'm very thankful because of Atomy. Thanks to Atomy, I can set the plan for our future with my grandchildren, and I am expanding my centers. This is the source of my pride. And I want to share my happy virus for your happy ending. Let us do this business very well, very hard. I hope you can get a lot of savings for you, and so that you can share your dreams, you can share your love and your happiness as well. I really hope you can become a successful person in Atomy and you can realize your happy ending in Atomy. I hope you all realize your dreams. Thank you again for your attention. This is Star Master Park Chanyeop. Thank you.